Storm Show.
And we are live, people. We're live. Welcome back for another Celeb Saturday. We ain't had our little Celeb Saturday in so long, but I'm so excited to be back. But we gonna make our little drinky drink first. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. You can see me. We're gonna do a quick sound check, and we're gonna be on with business. We got a lot to talk about today, so let me just make sure everything is straight, and then we can get it popping. We can get it popping, crack-a-lacking tonight. Got a whole lot of people to talk about. These folks been just acting up this past week, man. Okay, let me see. Okay, everything looks good. So we finna get it started. So this week, guys, we are talking about Fetty One-Eyed Wap, aka I'm gonna get everybody pregnant but my actual wife. Then we're going to talk about Lisa, I'm still bitter, Ray McCoy. Why are you still bitter, Lisa? Why? I'm sorry, LisaRaye. I know you're from Chicago. I don't need you beating my ass. I know you beats ass. You gets down. You stomps holes and hoes heads. You know what I'm saying? So we already know what you about. Why is you still mad about your ex-husband? Why are you still blaming other people? Why are we even still making this a news story? But it's trending, so we're going to talk about it. Then we're going to talk about The Game, a.k.a. Jason Cervix Buster Taylor, a.k.a. the reason why I had to stop looking at Instagram on Fridays, because when I'm trying to scroll, I ain't trying to see that shit, a.k.a. I will rearrange your whole uterus and give you the 2-finger discount, which then got my ass in trouble now. And then we're going to talk about Pastor David Holy Tongue Wilson. Was he giving her the tongue of the Lord or of Satan? All right, so let's get on into it. That's too much. I'm going to check in with y'all really quick, and I got to pour my drink because I told y'all to have y'all drink, so I got to make sure I have mine too. Okay. All right, let's get it popping, y'all. So tonight, instead of the usual vodka that I would normally have, I got some coconut rum. Now, this stuff here, I discovered this stuff in college, and it was the first semester. I mean, I was underage, but don't tell nobody. But it was the first semester, and I got lit, and this been my stuff ever since. So we gonna go and pour it up, because I don't want y'all drinking alone. It ain't never fun to drink alone. All right, let's get it popping here, and then we're going to start on our stories. Make sure as you guys are coming in, you put in what city you watching me from. I always like to look back and see. I think that's a pretty fun part of our show. Let me stir that up there. And I ain't going to be drinking with this straw because I ain't trying to have gas for the whole show, because y'all do be roasting me when I be burping on here, and that is gross. Okay, so first up, we got Fetty One-Eyed Wap. Okay, so Fetty Wap was just finally charged for a fight that he had last month out there in Las Vegas. Now, TMZ originally broke this story, and they had a video to go with it. Unfortunately, I cannot show the video because it would technically be showing violence, and I don't want no problems with community guidelines. I don't need nobody else reporting my shit, since y'all like to report my shit when, I put a little piece of something in there that you don't like. Trying to say I'm inciting violence. You ain't gonna get me again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I put a foot in your ass. Anyway, all right, so I'm just gonna describe it to you. So it was Fetty Wap and his little crew, his posse, and it was at the Mirage Hotel in Vegas. Now, if you know anything about these hotels and casinos in Vegas, you already know how it goes down. Number one, it's black folks everywhere. It's black people coming in to visit, and it's black people that actually live there. If you want to go to an all-black city, just go to Vegas. It's a little dirty secret. Don't nobody want you to know. So he's there in the hotel. No word on why the fight actually broke out. What I'm going to assume is that Fetty and his crew was put out. They could have been a little bit too loud and getting too rowdy, and when that happens, security will push on through. Those people in those yellow and those lime green polos, they walk up on you and they just like, sir, it's gonna be time for you to leave. It's gonna be time for you to go. And you just like, well, damn, why? What'd I do? I'm assuming something like that happened, right? So then they trying to put him out. He ain't having it, and then his friends ain't having it. So then they move the commotion to the parking lot. So in the Mirage Hotel and Casino parking lot, you got Fetty Wap and his one eye. You got all his fans friends, excuse me, not fans, but they are fans because, you know, they only around him because he got money. We know that. So it's him and his posse versus like 20 security people. And I'm not lying when I say it was literally about 20 white security people trying to take 3 or 4 Negroes down. And Fetty, but I'd say one thing, Fetty, you only got one good eye, but you got 2 good fists, okay? They say when you lose your sight, your other senses get better, and you had your Floyd Mayweather on, like Fetty got that. You know, Fetty got them hands. I ain't trying to go toe-to-toe with him. You know, he had to wait to hit the security guard, though, until he was on his good side, because when it was on the side without the eye, he really couldn't hit. He was just grabbing the air. But when he got that good side, he knocked that security guard dead in his face. The shit is absolutely hilarious. You can go to TMZ to watch the actual video. I can't play it here because, like I said, hoes be reporting me. So we're going to move right along from that story and wish Fetty One Eye Wap, his whole football team of children, and his new wife the best of luck. Because if you guys don't know, this man just recently got married. And did he marry any one of them hoes? I mean, his baby mamas? Did he marry any one of them thoughts? I mean, his baby mamas, those builder thoughts, builder whores that birthed out his spawns? He didn't marry none of them. I know Masika somewhere with her fake lips mad as hell. He married a woman that he don't got no kids by, a woman that don't need him, and a woman that held him to a higher standard. Because if you don't know, men will do whatever you let us get away with. If you hold us to a high standard, we'll meet it if we want you bad enough. And if your man ain't willing to meet that standard, then he's just not that into you, okay? And he might be a little bit more, into himself. Now, before I get into this next story, let me check with y'all real quick. What y'all think about that Fetty Wap stuff? Hold on here. It's coming up here. Testify, right. Even for Christian education, you can't use the clip. Maybe don't play it all the way through. Preach. What y'all think? Thank you for the donation, whoever sent it. Anyway, we're going to wish them the best of luck, and we're going to cross his name up off of here because we ain't trying to look at him no more. Okay? Alrighty, so we done moved on from Fetty Wap, and now we finna talk about LisaRaye, I'm Still Bitter McCoy. Now, LisaRaye, let me put a picture up here just so y'all know. LisaRaye was recently on a show that's called Uncensored. Uncensored comes on TV One. You know, you got TV One and you got BET. And even though they pretend to be black owned, they really not. They just, for us, but not by us anymore because we sell out every damn thing we own. Anyway, it's a show where you basically talk about your life and your career, and you talk about all the stuff that we really didn't get the full grasp of back in the day, because when T happened pre-social media, they was able to really spin it however they wanted to. But now that we got social media and we record everything, they got to be reals with us. So LisaRaye was talking about how when she was on a show called All of Us that used to be on UPN, back where I'm from, I think that was channel 46. Anyway, it used to be a really good station. It had you had One-on-One with Kyla Pratt. Kyla Pratt, I don't care how old you get, you still gonna be 15 to me, all right? You had All of Us. You had what was the one with Essex Atkins, Half and Half? I think that where they was all dancing in the beginning. Yeah, you had that. They used to replay Moesha. It was just good black television, and damn it, we done went from this to lies and hip slop. But on this show, All of Us, her co-star Dwayne Martin and Lisa became really good friends, okay? Now, around, I believe it was 2006. I think that's what my notes said, 2006. I might have that year wrong. The year ain't important. What's important is that when Lisa got married to a man named Michael Missick, who is the former premier, which basically means president, of Turks and Caicos, she thought this was a fairy tale. And I remember back when she married him, it was all in the blogs like, Lisa is going to be royalty. I'm sorry, let me say your whole name. I don't want you stomping a hole in my ass, LisaRaye. LisaRaye's going to be royalty. And, this is a Southside Chicago girl. And now she's, wife to the president of Turks and Caicos. We thought it was really cool when in actuality her life was a nightmare. But it was a nightmare according to her because she introduced her husband to Dwayne Martin. According to LisaRaye, when Michael, which was her ex-husband, and and Dwayne got really close, they got super close. They got just just bounded, just binded as one. And according to her, they got so close that they couldn't even separate from one another, which was news to her. And she couldn't understand why. Well, later on, it came out that Dwayne Martin was introducing her husband to other women. And ever since then, LisaRaye has felt like Dwayne ain't my friend. We could never be friends. We could never make amends, and F him. And I'm here to say to any woman out there, I'm sorry. I'm going to break y'all hearts when I say this. It's going to be really hard to find a man that is successful and monogamous. A man that's super successful is usually successful for the main purpose of getting as many women as he can. That's why men constantly go after education and money and status and class, and they drive Benzes and they drive Maseratis, and we shower. It's really all done for women. That's it. Nothing more and nothing less. We're really that simple. So for any woman to really think that these rich and super successful men out here are going to be faithful and he's never going to cheat, you're going to marry him in holy matrimony. I know it's under God, but we disobey God every day. You think he ain't going to disrespect you? But you really think you're going to commit your life for the rest of your life? You are the only one he's ever going to be with. I'm sorry, but the way most men are built, it's simply not going to happen. And LisaRaye had to find the hard way. She has not been married since she divorced that man, and I think that's the main reason why she's bitter today. But LisaRaye, instead of being on Uncensored, LisaRaye, I think you need to go see Iyama. Like, you are still very angry. You're holding on to it. And until you can let that baggage go, you will forever be stuck to your husband and what was in the past. And I'm going to wrap up by saying this. Number one, we all know about Dwayne Martin. Dwayne Martin is the current ex-husband of Tisha Campbell. You know, Tisha Campbell, wide Joker smile. She pretty. She's got a wide Joker smile. I bet she got good mouth, just like Fantasia. Anyway, if you introduce your man to somebody like Dwayne and now they stuck like glue, I don't really think women was really your main concern. No shade, but the rumor's been out there for years. If your man got more respect for Dwayne than he had for you, what does that say about him and Dwayne? What does that say about your marriage? What does that say about you really haven't had any chance of really being with this one man forever? Was he really into you, or did he just marry you because of who you were and that you looked good on his arm? And when you introduced him to Dwayne Martin, well, that was that. And that was a wrap. All right, let me check on y'all in this comment section here. All right, we got 694 in here. Straight facts and tea, rapid. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing tonight? I'm just saying, and I'm not trying to throw no shade, but the rumors have been out there about Dwayne Martin and Willard Smith for the longest time. We don't know, but you know, it's been out there. So you introduce your husband to him, and now all of a sudden your husband's gone? Well, you didn't really have a chance, sweetheart. That's all I'm saying. Nice haircut, thank you. We got 729 in the building. I have always said it was a little something more than about whip. Thank you, Kim. All right. Somebody said Lisa seemed mouthy. Yeah, Lisa do seem like she got a big mouth. Well, she always talking about she from the south side of Chicago. I mean, hell, I'm not from Chicago, but y'all tell me what they like. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cross her name off because we done with that story. And we finna talk about, the game. The game. Oh, my God. This fool here, Jason Taylor, a.k.a. cervix buster, a.k.a. uterus rearranger, because by the time you get through with this nigga, your uterus will be up in your lungs, a.k.a. the reason why I can't look at Instagram no more on Fridays. Joe Budden already got in his ass about that. Hopefully, everybody in that whole phase of doing that shit on Fridays has passed. I'm sorry, I don't want to see it. I also got to show y'all, boom, Priscilla Rain. This is the lady that is suing him, right? I couldn't really find no other pictures of her because, well, she really ain't been up to too much. I mean, she was on that one show back in the day, and I'm going to put this all together and explain it for you. So, Jason Taylor was sued by Priscilla back in 2015 for allegedly giving her the 2-finger discount. Now, y'all can y'all, look, let me show. Can you, do you get my drift? Okay, I ain't gonna say it. So allegedly, Jason Young gave her the 2-finger discount without her permission. And once she was kicked off of the show, then she ended up suing him for assault and battery. Now, they were on a show together called She's Got Game. This was a dating show that was on VH1 where they put like 20 women in a house and they all pretend to want the man. This show came after Ray of Love, whatever his show was called, Rock of Love. And of course, the one that set them all off was Flavor of Love and I Love New York. Now, if you guys don't know, VH1 paid the game $2 million to do that show where he was basically a slut bucket for all these women. And instead of working out his issues with his baby mama, her name is Tiffany Cambridge. You know, she a school teacher. You know, it's always safe to marry a school teacher. You know, they good with kids. They educated. You know, they just want to go to work, come home to a good husband. But no, you can settle down with your baby mama. Like, she was good enough to put some babies in, but not good enough to settle down. You wanted to be a slut bucket with the whores out on VH1 for $2 million. Well, being a slut bucket with the whores on VH1 has now costed you $7.1 million. Because Priscilla has been awarded that. Now, she actually won this case back in 2016, filed it in 2015. The judge awarded this in her favor in 2016. But Mr. Game was ducking and dodging. He was ducking and dodging. He was giving her the Tierra Marie. He didn't want to pay. He didn't have it. It ain't fair. It ain't right. I mean, you know, it might not be fair or be right, but you know, you should have been with your baby mama. Now with these slut buckets and whores on TV and these demons, goons, and goblins. You see what happened when y'all carry y'all ass home? That is why I'm going to always say on this platform, for any of the Negroes out there that got money and you successful, damn it, even if you ain't successful and you dropping chicken at Popeyes, you matter too. And thank you, because the chicken is good. You find you one good girl that you can stand, that know how to pay bills, that know how to cook and clean, and y'all get along and just stick it out with her. It's not worth it to go out and be a slut bucket and a whore with the demons, goons, and goblins. It might feel good, but it always costs you at the end. You're going to have illegitimate children, you're going to end up with STDs, or you're going to end up broke. Like this one here. The game ain't really doing nothing. The game ain't really getting nothing but a lesser version of the Bill Cosby treatment. Because had Bill Cosby took his punk ass home to his wife and not being a slut bucket with the horse, demons, goons, and goblins in the industry trying to give everybody some red wine, he wouldn't be spending his last years in prison. Because if y'all don't know, Bill Cosby is probably going to die in prison. The man is old, for goodness sakes. The one eye is about to pop out his head. You think he finna survive a damn prison sentence? I think not. So, once again, somebody has fell victim to selling their soul to VH1. And Mona Satan Scott Young, this one ain't even your fault. I can't even get mad at you, you know, because you think you run things over there, but you really don't. The white folks run things. They just put you ahead of the Negroes. You know, kind of how like back on the plantation, there was always one Negro that was a top Negro that ran the other Negroes and was able to own Negroes, even though they was a Negro, but they had to know that they was a Negro and they couldn't grow no more than where they was. And that massa was always going to tell them what to do. Was always going to have them like this. VH1 going to always have Mona like that. And then Mona always going to have them other hoes like that. And it is what it is. So, honestly, at this point, I don't really know how much the game is worth. I looked it up and the reports say between 21 to 22 million. I don't know if that's facts because we know you can't trust everything that people say on the internet. People be lying. People be making up stuff. People be making up stuff that they know is a lie and they still put it on their platform anyway like it's true. I'm not going to go there. Anyway, Jason Yan does not want to pay this. I don't think he want to start having to sell houses and shoes and cars to pay this lady, but he's going to have to pay her. Or he can pull a 50 Cent and file bankruptcy on it. Because 50 Cent did it. Now, he's going to have to rearrange that money and act like he's broke for a while, but if 50 Cent can get away with it, I'm sure the game can too. And this is a lesson to all them people in the industry. Stay away from thoughts, demons, goons, and goblins, and get you a regular woman. Just get you a regular woman. Yeah, you're going to have to pay for her. Yeah, if y'all break up, you're probably going to be paying child support and alimony, but I guarantee that all of that is going to be cheaper than dealing with these whores out in the industry. They don't want you. They don't love you. They just want your money. They just want your status, you know. Clout chasers, as the kids say nowadays. Do everything for clout, you know. We all doing stuff for clout, but some people just take it too damn far. All right, let me see what y'all think about that. Do y'all feel sorry for the game? Do y'all feel sorry for him? Because I don't. Somebody said, please go there. Does the game even have that much to pay? I don't know. He better start selling that. You said he better start selling that sausage. He might as well. He might as well. Or y'all still buying the game's music? No disrespect, gang, because I don't want no problems. You know, you actually beat up niggas. I don't want no problems, but I'm just saying. He found her on TV. Nope, not cool. Super thoughts. Let me ask y'all a question though too. Do you think if he had picked her and she won the show and she turned out to be a star, do you think she would be suing him? And this is not me trying to victim shame. I'm just asking. Was she mad because he did that to her without her permission and she got kicked off the show? Or is she more just pissed because of what he did? Let me know. And are y'all going to cancel him? They say, no, don't feel sorry. Jason Young should hope his daughter don't reap what he sows. Oh, he gonna pay for them sins through his daughter. Oh, he gonna pay for it. Every man does. Just ask The Rock. That's why The Rock got 3 damn daughters. He ain't never having a son. Your sperm is female dominated because you was a whore back in your teenage days. You can read The Rock's autobiography. He talks all about it. The Rock was from Hawaii. You know, moved to Tennessee and was doing white girls in bushes. I read that autobiography years ago. All right. If you have 1,000 in the chat, oh yeah, I hope we hit 1,000 tonight. And lastly, my goodness, if you get $1,000 for somebody giving you the 2-finger discount, I'm sorry, if you get 7.1 million for somebody giving you the 2-finger discount, I might not. I'm just saying. You just tap me on the shoulder, give me 2 million. You know, just saying. But we're gonna cross your name out, Jason Young, because we done with that. We done with that for now. And we're gonna run up to our next story here, which is Pastor David. Pastor David Holy Tongue Wilson, aka eating that cookie for the Lord or for Satan, aka eating that cookie like it was the last piece of chicken, aka eating that cookie like it was the last piece of Twinkie, aka eating that cookie like he was trying to convince. You know what? I'm gonna stop right there. I was gonna say trying to convince the Lord to let him in the holy gates, but you know, sinning like that, he might not get in the pearly gates. Okay, so we all know the video that went viral on Twitter from David Wilson. Let me put his picture up there. This man right here. Now, when you look at that man, that dude look like a man that eat, and he do look like a cookie monster. Now, we know he likes to eat that cookie. Like, you know, let me just say this. Sometimes you got dudes out there and women out there, they give really lazy fellatio or cunnilingus. I don't kind of jing. How you say that? Cunnilingus? Cunnilingus? Cunnilana? Damn. I think I know how to. Anyway, it's men and women out there that give good fellatio or cunnilingus, and then you got some that just give it lazy. Like they just barely try, and you know they don't want to do it, and just get up, just move, because you ain't even doing it right, and you're using teeth, and it hurts. But this man here was doing it like he cared, and that video went viral, but the woman that he was doing it with was not his wife. So unfortunately, now his wife and his family have to take on the embarrassment of what their father and husband was doing out here in these streets. You know, he at least took the collar off. He didn't do it with the collar on, because, you know, if you take the collar off, the Lord can't see you, you know, because the Lord is only looking at you when you're in church, you know, but when you out of church, you can do whatever. Did he put blessed oil on it first? Did he pray for it first? I'm just saying. Did he go home and kiss his wife in the mouth without running some scope and some Listerine through his throat first? I just want to know. Anyway, so the video has went viral, and I can't show y'all that, of course, but just put it in the Twitter and it pops right up, I promise. I want to show y'all another alleged video of him from Tasha K's Wino's Instagram page. Now, this ain't Tasha K's page, this is the Wino's page, and I couldn't tell if this was really him or not in this video, but I just thought it was funny, because I imagine this is how this man would dance, being who he is and how he eat that cookie. Let me show y'all the video. Let me know if y'all can see it and hear it. Oh. Bow, 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 bow. Let me make sure y'all can hear that and see that. Bow, bow, bow. I mean, he is really in it. He is really in it. Hold on. Look at him, man. He was getting low with it too. He was getting low with that. Hold on. He was getting low with that too, boy. He was, look at that. That man was dead serious on the floor. Dead ass serious with that. But I can't even lie, after a couple drinks, I dance just like that. So I can't even be mad. Except my knees are still strong. I got 26-year-old knees, so I can actually get 2 inches from the floor. You know, I remember back in Phoenix. Shout out to my post office crew when I was working at the post office for this short season. We went out one night. It was Jalea's birthday, right? Shout out to Jalea if you're watching. Hey, girl, hey. So it was her birthday. We all went out to celebrate, and she's from California. She didn't have a whole lot of friends in Arizona. But anyway, hey, she clearly did have a lot of friends, because we get to the club, and it's her. Let me turn this off while this talking about still going. So it was her and a group of girls, and she was already lit, and I started dancing with her just like the pastor was dancing with that lady there. But then at some point, as the drinks kept flowing, some lady, she had to have been like in her 30s or 40s, I don't know, but this was a big girl. This was a big girl, and I don't know how the universe aligned us together, but before I knew it, I was 2 inches from the floor. And the big girl was right here. And you would have thought we was in Carnival, but I handled that because I got them strong knees, stronger than Meg Thee Stallions. I handled that. And I do my squats. I was proud of myself the next day. Now, I was sore for 48 hours after, but I was proud of myself. So I'm just telling y'all, I can't laugh at his dance moves when I do the same. I'm just saying. All right. Y'all said a shame and a scandal. A shame and a scandal. All right, now let me ask y'all, right? Because we see his picture here, and we didn't all see what he done. So, first question I'm gonna ask y'all: what did y'all think about his skills? Rated on a scale from 1 to 10, and then 2, do you want me to show the lady that's the alleged woman in the video? Because you know social media can find any and every damn thing. Let's see. He needs a script. He's going to get a script. But I have to do it separate from this because I want to make sure I get paid from it for YouTube. I ain't got time to be playing. You said a 5. Somebody said a 7. Sarah said, I can't find a video, so I can't answer. Go right into Twitter and just put in Pastor Wilson video. It pops right up. 10, 10, and show the lady. 10, 10, show the lady. All right. I'm going to show y'all. So this is allegedly the woman that's in the video. I'm going to just put it up. This is her. Allegedly, this is her. Now, when I saw that, I was like, well, according to the video that I viewed, you know, that looks about right. And she ain't no ugly woman. She ain't no ugly woman, but you know, I can see, you know, she got a pastor fetish on her face. She, you know, I'm in love with the pastor. I get it from my master. Did y'all have the Bible on the dresser as y'all was doing it? That's what I want to know. I want to know the conversation right after you got done. Well, after you came, I guess. I don't know how many times she came. Probably came about 3-4 times. Maybe 7 times. 7 is a holy number. What y'all think? Do y'all think that was her? She did have a gut. She did have a gut. Her name is Corinthia. You know everybody in the South got them kind of names. She not ugly? No, she's not. Not at all. Somebody said she's attractive. First lady's best friend's daughter. 9, if he went to the floor, he would have gotten a 10. At least they're both 18 plus. Somebody said who was recording the video. It had to have been her, unless it was a third person in the room, because she was laying like this. You know, she was laying like that. And then the pastor was on his belly and his hands was preoccupied. So it looked like she had the phone like this, you know, she was, you know, and she was doing all that. I'm pretty sure she held that phone unless it was a third person in the room. I think this was something that was just meant to be between them two, and then she probably leaked it. That's what I'm thinking. What y'all think? I didn't see him lick the once. I didn't either. He was focusing more on the bottom, but you know, hey, sometimes they can't find it. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes they be hiding. Greenleaf in real life, true. All right, is this the pastor scandal? Yes. Pastor a freak, so it might be a third person. And the plot thickens. The plot just thickens right there. The pastor is in the business. I watched the video multiple times. All right, there we're Lord, that demonstration. She set it up. I think so too. But at the end of the day, do I think this whole scandal is going to break up his marriage? No. Because these marriages, especially when you're a bishop, you're a deacon, you're a pastor, you pretty much told that any problem you go through can be fixed by the Lord. And I'm not saying that's not true. But I'm just saying sometimes the Lord got to understand that when that nigga mess up, that nigga got to be put out. But he ain't going to be put out. He going to be back preaching this Sunday. You know, they might take a month off, but he'll be back up there preaching, just like they let Eddie Long back up there preaching. He was looking sick as hell. You know, they let him preach until he fell in the grave. They gonna let him preach again too. I hate to say it, but had this scandal been like with the man, it would have been a big deal. But it's with her, it's with another woman. That's what them pastors and bishops and deacons do, allegedly. You know, that's what really people go to church for, allegedly, to fish for sausage and, you know, and peaches, allegedly. And dookie shoots, if that's what they into. But that's really what they go for. You know, they might say, I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking for a wife. You looking for tonight is what you're looking for. And lastly, hell, we shouldn't be surprised. Don't you know that Christians and Catholics and all these religious people are the freakiest damn people on earth? They got the deepest, darkest, most perverted fantasies normally. That's why they in church. They know they perverts. They trying to get a head start on saving their soul. That's why they in there 7 days a week. Why you need to be in church 7 days a week? 7? You ain't gonna take a break? You ain't even gonna leave one of the days holy? 7. You gonna be in there 7. It's because you know you got a problem. I ain't telling you what to think. I'm telling you what to know. We're going to cross your name out. And it looks like on average, y'all gave him about a 6 out of 10. So we're going to call him 6, because he was serving Satan with that unholy tongue. Oh my God. So those were our stories for today. I'm going to turn over the show to you guys. Let me know what you think about the show. Let me know what you think about the stories. Most importantly, too, I want to start shortening our Celeb Saturdays to between like 30 to 40 minutes. We want to get in, get out, and let y'all get on with your day. And then we got more videos dropping. Yes, he's going to get a description as well, okay? Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna wait on y'all to pull up here. Have you seen the barber video? I'm gonna do a separate video on the barber. Would y'all want to see me do an interview, a phone interview with that barber? I know he's doing one with Thaddeus Matthews. I wonder if he'll do one with me as well. Can I have a pack of Storm Monroe? A pack of me? You want multiples of me? Oh, the Lord only made one of me when he made me. I am the only thing to come out of my mother's coochie, okay? Because I asked her, you got any babies in the baby factory? Did you send any babies to heaven? Nope. Ever been pregnant besides me? Nope. I'm the only child. I'm the only one. There's only one of me. So you got to share. Sorry, Monique. You got to share. I love Celeb Saturday. Thank you, Lady Scorpio. Always feel free to email me or DM me suggestions to make the show better. You can DM me constructive criticism. I don't mind. I welcome it all. All right. What about the barber? That's going to be a separate video where we talk about that. Interview the barber. Okay. I'm going to try. I'm going to have to DM him, but I'm going to try. Somebody said, I love the dashiki shirt. Thank you. Yo mama lied. No, I'm pretty sure. You know what though? She keep it real about a lot of things. And another thing too, let me just set the record straight. I know everybody love to look at me and say I look like Ice Cube. And I keep forgetting to ask her because my mom actually met Ice Cube in person. I ain't gonna tell you in what city, that's gonna tell you where I'm from. But she actually met Ice Cube with her best friend at the time, who was now currently married to a comedian. I ain't gonna tell you who that is either, because that'll give it away. But long story short, she actually met Ice Cube in the 90s. I feel like it was after I was already born, but I am going to ask. I'm going to ask tomorrow, because if it was before 93, that's going to make y'all whole theory so funny. Somebody said, love the content, thank you. New subscriber here. The whole female congregation gonna be fantasizing now. How are they able to match their face with the coochie though? I don't know, Miss Brown. I don't know. But you know, people in the church talk. In a black church ain't no different than the sector of black YouTube. That's all I'm gonna say, because it gets lit in these black YouTube streets. We really need our own reality show. You know what? Let me stop. Let me go call Andy Cokehead Cohen and pitch him this show, because there's more drama between us than it is them heifers on TV. How old are you? I'm 26. I only caught half the show, but I was thoroughly entertained. Good night. Good night. All right. Any questions? Anything else y'all want to talk about? Somebody said, where is Thunder? Oh, he laying on the bed. Can we talk about the jackass? You know what? Here's the thing, guys. Okay, Linda, I see your comment too. Here's the thing. I really don't want to keep talking about that, because I feel like what's understood don't need to be explained. I said what I had to say. There was never any actual malice on my end, because I don't know these niggas in real life. I don't know these heifers in real life. I really don't care about none of them. They ain't never done nothing for me. I ain't never done nothing for them or to them. My mentor is Tasha K. We know that. I know her personally, but other than her, I don't know them other folks. So it's never nothing that serious. But as far as people trying to like clap back at me, go right ahead. Who cares? And like just know it wasn't funny. It was just untruth. Like there's a roast in there that's like untruths. As far as the other drama, that speaks for itself. Did y'all really believe that? That's all I'm saying. Somebody said that barber video was crazy. Y'all keep saying my skin is flawless. I promise you I got 2 pimples on my face right now. Storm, was that regular water or coconut water you mix with it? It's actually, this is strawberries and cream flavored water with the coconut rum, which is actually really good. What are you gonna be for Halloween? I think just because I'll probably have to work my regular job, I think I'm gonna just go as a Jamaican and give me like some fake dreads and just deliver packages like a Jamaican. Why not? I'm told that it was leaked because he promised her she would run the choir after that. Wow. Wow. So she leaked it because she wanted to be head of the choir. Oh, sweetie, we got to aim for higher things in life. We really do. What you think about the show Beyond a Pole? I seen one episode of that. It's exactly what I expected to be, a hot mess. You and Ice Cube could be brothers. Cousins, yeah, definitely. Have ever been to Africa? No. What do you think about the interview Tasha did about the whole Lamar Odom and his manager stuff? I'm going to just say, because I read Lamar Odom's book, at least part of it, before I got bored with it. At the end of the day, Lamar Odom is somebody that needs to be mothered. I think he a little slow. You got people in life that have different levels of intelligence and intellectual abilities. And some people are a little bit slower, but they have other gifts in life that make them a lot of money and they're functional so they can live a regular life. But when I see somebody like Lamar, I see somebody that is not necessarily quick with it, very naive, never really got help for the loss of his mother. So he looks to women to be his mother, except he can't be faithful to none of them, so he continuously puts himself in bad situations. And everybody that comes in his life is going to take advantage of him until he gets a backbone and he heals. Once he gets to a point where he don't need a woman, but he want his woman, he'll be okay. When he gets to that point, he'll be okay. Until then, he's going to stay in the same place. Because there's a difference between I need you. You know, I can't survive without you here. I can't pay a bill without you. I can't do right without you on my ass. Like you my mammy, and you're not. And then there's, I don't need you here, but I want you here, and I love you, and I'm going to do what I have to do to make it work. Does that make any sense? I know that was a weird way to go around that, but okay. Thank you, Mita. Somebody said, sounds like Kanye. Exactly. Somebody said, what you think about Kanye being a Christian now and he don't like how Kim K dresses? Kanye, Omari, West, it's a little bit too late, sir. You know, you had plenty of chances to get with normally dressed women, but you didn't like that. You liked the whore look. Just call it what it is. Most people in Hollywood, your Amber Roses, let me not say too many people. I want folks to get in their feelings, but they have a prostitute-ish look to them. That is what you like, and that is what you got. You just got one that's smart and know how to get that money. So deal with what you got. She told you right to your face, you might be on that journey of discovering yourself, but I'm still here home because it's paying the bills, and people still want to see my box. Deal with it, Kanye. Deal with yourself. Deal with your soul. Cut that blonde out your hair. Get in the gym. Get your mind right. Get a therapist. Hire me. I will have Kanye on track in 3 to 6 months. But you don't want no real one like me around. Because I get you together. Don't nobody want me around, though. Kim K, just like she is. I agree with you. True. He loves the thought. Very true. All right. What else y'all got on your mind tonight? It's a video of a guy suck. Wow, beauty. I'm going to avoid that video. We don't want to see her, but somebody want to see it still. You know everybody's middle name. Yes, Kimberly Noel Kardashian now West. Kanye Omari West. Kristen Mary Jenner. Kylie Kristen Jenner. Jacque Webster, a.k.a. Travis Scott. Where you from, Storm? I don't talk about that. Hosada, Evelyn, her name is Evelyn Alexandra Forehead Lozada, because that forehead got this on birth certificate too. Kanye is a Gemini. Kim is a Libra. They should get along just fine. I don't know nothing about that. I really don't know about that horoscope stuff. I'm a Taurus. What does that mean? Like, what does all that stuff really mean? What about Centoya Brown husband? You know anything about him? You know what? I don't. I actually don't know anything about her husband. I know he's like a Christian rapper. But I mean, I just hope she's happy. She had a really bad past, so I hope she's happy now. Somebody said, "What's your middle name?" I'm not gonna tell you because if I tell you my middle name, you're gonna want to call me that instead of my first name. I look more like my middle name than my first name. Are you a son of Arula? I don't know what that means. HGHTV. What's the T on Sanaa Lathan? What's the T on Sanaa Lathan? Allegedly, she likes to. Allegedly. All right. You're down to earth. Okay. What I think about Kim K in law school? She's doing it the old school way. If she takes it seriously, she'll be all right. Here, Taurus C. Storm Wilson. Not Storm Wilson. We need more topics. I mean, whatever y'all want to throw it out there. How long have we been live tonight? Cookie Monster. The cookie song. All right. I'll give y'all the cookie song. All right. I gotta get in the character here. Everybody wants this cookie, my spoil rotten cookie. Everybody wants this cookie, my spoil rotten cookie. Everybody wants this cookie, disease infested cookie. Everybody wants this cookie, my spoil rotten cookie. You're gonna eat this ass up out of these pants. You're gonna eat this ass up out of these pants. You're gonna eat this cookie. You're gonna eat this cookie. You're gonna my spoiled rotten cookie. All right, that's all y'all getting for today. That's all y'all getting. I gotta actually make that a song so we can make that a hit. I keep saying that. I promise I'm gonna do it. I promise I'm gonna do it. Somebody said Taurus is the fixed earth sign. You should get your whole natal chart done. I don't know what that means. Y'all cracking up. The cookie song needs shout out. So we need to make the cookie song track. Somebody said do the Evelyn Pat. Okay, I'll do the Evelyn. Hold on. I got kids. I got a family. I got A1 credit. And a wet let's see. A wet That's all y'all getting for the Evelyn dance tonight. Whew, hey, Evelyn dance had me tired. I'm surprised she wasn't tired. I know that clitoris is numb at this point, though. All right. Do you have any hobbies? Like to read, like to hike. I'm finally back going to the gym, so that's pretty much what I do. I really like to read, though. Do you think Quad was telling the truth on Mariah doing that Andy Cohen? I'm gonna say I think Quadria and Mariah got a lot of tea on each other because they were best friends for so long, and I just think that when you cool with somebody for that long, it's just certain things you don't need to spill. Sometimes you just got to be like, look, you go your way, I go my way. I ain't going to tell the time you had a train ran on you, and you ain't going to tell about the time I embezzled money from the bank I was working at. And you just got to be like that sometimes, you know? You do. Storm, you ever find out about the Bill Khalid's dad drama? Nah, I forgot all about that. Ooh, oh man, it's on tonight. Loving the Dashik, thank you. What's your email? Somebody put my email down there in the chat. Your middle name is Corey. It's not. I really like the name Corey though. It's not. My name said out loud sounds really crazy, but you'll want to call me by my middle name instead of my first name. So I ain't telling y'all. A train ran on you. Never me. I never participated in no train either. Believe it or not, it was one girl, Keita, that's her name. And I felt like she might have let me and my boy double team her, but she wasn't having it. So it was just me and her that night. I'm trying to think, did I ever? No, I got a cousin though that loves to run trains. He just been running trains since he was about 14. Anyway, somebody says Storm Khaled. Not Storm Khaled. You look like a Corey. When are you going to do live phone calls? Okay, I'm going back and forth with live phone calls because a lot of you guys are gonna call in and say really good stuff. And then some of you guys are gonna come in and just kill the vibe. And not the people that love me like the trolls. It's gonna be trolls that comes in and kills the vibe. And even though you can hang up on them, somebody might catch me on the right night and then I go off, and I just don't want to do that. So I'm going back and forth with it. I really, really am. Storm, DeAndre, not DeAndre. I had this client that kept calling me Deshaun. And then he said, oh, no, your name's The Storm. And I'm like, you being funny. Your cousin is a conductor. Yup. Javon Johnson is my alter ego when I drink brown liquor. You don't want to meet Javon Johnson. Javon Johnson is on another level. Storm Jerome. No. 2 men and a woman, a train, or a threesome. That's 2 men and a woman. That's a threesome. DP or my Eiffel Tower. 3 or more is going to be considered a train because it's a constant motion, if that makes sense. Storm Aloysius Domini, no. Samantha, did you listen to the song I sent you? I thank you. A couple people sent me songs. Any update on OG? She never responded about an interview, but I'm going to stay on it. And I thank everybody for their support. I just thank y'all for rocking with me because y'all really are supporting the brother. Javon Johnson, can we meet him? I got to drink brown liquor. I have to drink brown liquor for that to go. Advice segment. Okay, we can start adding that in for sure. We can start adding that in for sure. And then as far as the Lizzo stuff, I will look more into that. I'll look more into that. Okay. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We got more videos to come. Like, comment, subscribe, and share if you care for entertainment news, prescriptions, celebrity roasting, and all that good stuff. And I feel like we had a good show, guys, tonight. I feel like we did. Talked about a lot of good people and a lot of good things. So take care. Be safe out there. Have a good Saturday. And I will catch you guys later.
It's Storm Show. It's Storm Show.